So this is the heart of my dust collection system here, and one of my main goals over the last 6 months is to reduce all of the particulates that are going in my lungs. And for many years, what I was using is just an overhead filtration system, which actually helps really well with the fine particulates once they've been kind of launched and floating around in your shop. But to really get to the heart of the problem, I've got to get rid of the sawdust at the source. So this is a supercell from Oneida that I have connected to a series of ductwork and created a centralized dust collection system. And I've used the IVAC system to control the blast gates so that every tool becomes a tool activated turn on and turn off of the dust collection system. So as an example right here, I have it connected to my drill press, and the drill press is address number 6. So when I turn on the drill press, it senses the current flowing through the line here, and then turns on this corresponding blast gate. So it's pretty simple. Turns on. Spends a little bit of extra time to clear all the remaining dust out of the line, and then turns off. One additional feature I added to my my drill press is a drill press. You know, it likes to spread the sawdust in a 360-degree radius. So a lot of times you'll see these fences that have the dust port at the rear, which works okay, especially with a high-pressure system like this. But I found it was a lot better to use these lock line hoses, which are you can bend and configure based on what kind of material you're working with. But this allows you to come at it from different angles. So as the debris is kind of strewn around your work surface, it's pulling in from 2 separate areas, and you know, it's really effective at getting rid of the dust right at the source. So one of the attachments I added to the dust collection system was this boom, which I have stolen largely from a guy online named Walnut Woodworker. I'll give him credit. He's a doctor in Texas, and he does great videos, by the way. But the idea here is this, you could think of as just another accessory on the dust collection system. This line is I forget the manufacturer, we could include the link, but this is it's a highly flexible, I think it's like a 1 or 1 1/4, maybe 1 1/2 inch line that has the different attachments that I've got a variety of these that basically fit on every small tool in my shop. So this line, I also ran this sleeve over it, and inside the sleeve is an extension cord. So the idea is that when I plug in a tool, now it's a tool activated you know, dust collection tool. So for example, if I use it with my scroll saw here and tension the blade, turn it on,
dust.
You couldn't even see any dust, right? It's this thing's got a serious amount of suction.
Well, you have the blower too, so not only are you sucking, you're pushing the sawdust that way, and there's no dust.
There's no dust. You don't even need a mask with this. But the cool thing is that you know, it has a lot of flexibility in working with different types of tools, because I also like to use the boom with cordless tools. So that's where this comes in. So say I use it with my orbital sander, I can attach it, but of course I turn on the tool and there's no current flowing through the line, so the dust collection system doesn't turn on. That's where this remote comes in. So now I can operate it, I turn on. With this hose, I can now move this, you know, without any extra extension cords, I can move this all around my shop to work on whatever piece of furniture or on my bench top or wherever I'm working. So it's pretty flexible. I'm pretty happy with the way this came out.